Hi my makeup, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again for another makeup tutorial. Here I'm going to show you how I did my makeup for Christmas Eve. Starting with this Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer, I'm going to rub it all over my face and down my neck. While the primer sets in, I'm going to start with a spoolie and brushing out my eyebrows. With this medium brown color, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. If the powder goes too high above my skin on my eyebrow, then I just wipe it off with the side of my finger. Once I filled my eyebrows to my desire, then I take the darker color, which looks black, and I just fill in the outer edges of my eyebrow to give it like a 3D effect. Now taking my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade medium, I'm going to carve out my eyebrows as well as clean them up a little bit and take a little extra to prime my lids for my eyeshadow. Taking this Morphe palette, I'm going to use the shade Heat as a transition shade on my crease with this Wet n Wild fluffy brush. Next, with the clean Morphe M441 brush, I'm going to blend everything out. Next, with the Luxie 1-to-1 mini tapered brush, I'm picking up the color Fire and I am deepening my crease. Now that I've packed on the color, I'm taking the M441 brush and blending Heat and Fire together. Picking up my Tarte Shape Tape again to cut my crease, I start off with a little bit and gradually add more concealer till I have the desired cut crease. Since the concealer erased a little bit of the Fire shade, I'm going to go back in and darken the red. I had to spray some Fix Plus because it wasn't coming out as red as I wanted to on camera or in person. After that, I went back in with my M441 to blend everything out. Now with this Too Faced palette, I'm going to pick up Sleigh Bells with this Moda Pro brush and it's called Smudger. I'm going to be placing this shade over the concealer that I put all over my lid. Back to the Morphe palette, picking up the shade Ruby, and I'm going to take this Morphe Y22 brush and making a V on the outer edge of my eye. Here I'm going back with Sleigh Bells on my eyelid because I don't want the red to overpower the golden pink. Felt like a little thing was missing, so I picked up the shade Bronzer from the Morphe palette and I put it just in the inner tear duct of my eye. Then I'm going back with all the brushes and all the colors I picked up to deepen the red so I don't lose those colors. Now moving on to the face, I'm going to start with foundation since I've already applied primer. I'm going to mix the Huda Beauty foundation in the shade I'm Ready with the Urban Decay Naked Skin in the shade 4. I'm going to use a few pumps of the Urban Decay one and just one pump of the Huda Beauty foundation. I like to use the back of my hand to mix them, pick up my beauty blender, pick up some of the foundation and start with one side of my face. To avoid getting foundation on my hair near my hairline, I just pull the hair back a little bit, and once you put it down, you can't tell. Moving on to concealer, I'm using the ColourPop No Filter in the shade Medium 26. I like to spray on setting spray and then waiting a little bit for it to dry and going with my beauty blender and blending it all out. While applying my false lashes, my concealer set, so I can now apply powder to slightly bake. To warm up my face, I'm going to go in with the Kiko Milano Dark Treasure bronzing powder and this Kiko Milano powder brush. Next is contour. I will use the contour and this Be a Light palette that I use in all my videos. For my nose contour, I use this oval shaped brush and use the contour color to snatch my nose. Back to Be a Light palette with the brightening shade under my eyes, my forehead, my chin, and Cupid's bow. We're almost done with the face, just gonna put on some blush and highlighter. To diffuse my nose contour, I'm just gonna go back in with the beauty blender that I applied foundation with. To finish the eyes, I'm going to apply the color Fire on my under eye. Then gonna add mascara to my bottom lashes. And finally, the last thing, just a cute little lip gloss. I'm gonna eat after this anyway, so I'm not trying to go too hard. And that's the look. Thank you so much for watching. Please share, comment, and like.